Well, howdy diddly dandy there. Chums, 'tis I, Captain of the Steves, and today we've just had a new update to No Man's Sky. The update is called Beacon. I quite like the art style of this one. Looks very sort of 80s, doesn't it? Expand your planetary empire in No Man's Sky Beacon. Become an overseer of multiple planetary settlements and discover new salvaged autophage settlements, introducing improved settlement balance, better variety of management decisions, building, upgrades, infestations, new base parts and more. This sounds good. Now, I was wondering whether Hello Games might do something like this, because of course, settlements on Nintendo Switch don't actually work at the moment. This might actually make it work on Nintendo Switch. I've checked to see if the patch notes are out. They're not as yet. They're not out as yet, people inside the viewerverse. So I'm going into this a bit blind. This might be a very short video. I have got a settlement. I'm going to go there. That's going to be the first thing that I freaking do. So let's jump on in and let's have a quick look-see, shall we? Okie dokie. Boom. Jump on in and I'm in my creative mode. Let's jump on over onto game mode, shall we?
Units received.
What the fudge was that? Did you hear that? It just said units received. That was a bit freaking mental, wasn't it? One second, let me just check all my levels are okay. Everything's okay. Yeah, everything looks okay. I'll just turn on my view counter as well. Here we go. View counter on. There we are. Okay. It's a little bit bright white. Where did I save? Oh, I saved at someone's base, didn't I? That was a little bit reckless. Alright, well, let's get out of here. Let's just get up to the spatial anomaly quickly. New building opportunities are available. Use the space station teleporter. Well, I'm probably going to use the one inside the spatial anomaly. Now, it did say that there's new base parts available. I might just check the base part computer inside the spatial anomaly since we're flying in. You know what? I'm gonna turn off multiplayer because at the moment it's going extremely slowly. I'd imagine that's because there's a lot of people jumping into play. I'll turn that off. So it's not a Light No Fire trailer or update. No, it's not one of those. I kind of think we're still going to see something at Summer Games Fest though, so don't be too disheartened. Keep an eye on Summer Games Fest. I think we might be getting another sneaky trailer over the weekend for Light No Fire. Is my feeling, since they retweeted this out on the Light No Fire site. It has me wondering whether something is coming. Right, I'll just go to the base part computer over here very quickly. And then we'll go teleport down to my settlements and see exactly what's gone on with the settlements. But until we get the patch notes, I don't think me fiddling about in here is going to do too much. So I'm looking for anything with like orange logos on to show that there's something new here. Oh, here we go. A void antenna. A simple crystal-based receiver. Okay, how much salvage data do I have? I have 71. I can get a few of these parts. Okay, how much is that? Am I actually... Oh, it's not spending them because I'm in creative mode. That's good. I can buy it all then. So it looks like there are some new base parts to be had, people inside the viewerverse. Make sure you come and grab these. Oh, they're very purple. Very Void related. I still think they're setting the scene for the Void Mother, people inside the universe. So hype. Units received. Yeah, what the fuck was that sound effect? That was weird, wasn't it? Patch notes available too. I looked just before I fired this up. They weren't at the time of firing this up. I'm going to go through this and then I'll check the website quickly when I end off. See if the patch notes are there. But I'll probably make a separate video on the patch notes anyway, as and when they appear. This took me by surprise. I thought it was going to hit PlayStation at about 1 o'clock like it normally does. And then Hero hit me up and said, "It's live on Steam, Captain. Take a look at that Bomber Boy. He's put up a post of what it is. It's beacons. Everybody was right." Yeah, so there we go. Bacon and beacons. Look at this thing. Atlantium Refiner. An enigmatic crystal processing device. Details of its function are unknown. Well, I bet that gets functionality at some point, eh? There's another weird purple one here. Void receptor dish. This is freaking cool stuff. Okay. Any other things? Any other things? No, but they're all really cool, Mr. Steve. Hold on. There's a shed load more. Salvaged wall. Oh, wow. We've got a whole new set of base parts, people. Salvaged. Oh, for like the autophages. I did a little shorts video earlier saying that I think they will touch on the old autophage, but I thought maybe they might also put in organic parts and stuff, and maybe give us organic freighters. That hasn't happened yet, but it's interesting that they kind of skipped straight to the autophage when the living stuff's been here longer. I thought we'd get something like this at some point, but I thought they would have touched on the organic stuff before this. Maybe we're going to get something organic along with the Void Mother or something. Oh, there's going to be loads of these popping up in a moment, isn't there? Let's just grab all these. Oh, we've even got the half arch. Nice. There's no rounded walls though amongst all this, is there? No. I wish there was a button up here. Claim everything on page. Because this takes freaking ages. I want to see all the other stuff. Come on. We definitely need a button. Claim all. Oh my days! Look at all. This is all cool and that, but oh, I like the roof panels. The roof panels look groovy, baby, groovy. We've got a glass one as well. Nice to see. Look at this thing, triple tank on the roof. That looks cool. These look very industrial. Oh, if I can move my settlement and get an autophage settlement. I want an autophage settlement. I guess. Anyway, they're all going to pop up at the top now and go freaking mental. Hi, Grandpa. There's Grandpa Lord Gaming in the house. There's probably all sorts of people in there. Hello, hello. Unless you're calling me Grandpa. Freaking wretched little herb. Right, here we go. Let's go on over here. Your bases, your settlement. We've actually got a new tab for your settlement, I believe, because normally you go to your bases and then it was at the top. Here we go. Warp to Wisconsin. Yeah, I call mine Wisconsin, the land of cheese and pretzels. I guess. Lovely jubbly. It was an inside joke around ages and ages ago to do with updates. I'm so disappointed, and my day is ruined, says Toothed Plushie. Well, let's see how cool these settlements are. It's going to be awesome if we are more of an overseer with more choices and more to do. It'd be nice if we could recruit every individual NPC down here. I've been saying that for a while. Okay, settlement expedition is in progress by 43 minutes. I've got to wait 43 minutes, people. It says down in the bottom corner that I've got to wait frickin' ages. Well, this does look better. Look, why's this building got to be above it? Can I upgrade these or something? We need the patch notes, people. Look at this. This is gnarly. It's actually got a curved staircase going up it. Oh, that's so cool. Can I interact with this? I can. Formulate navigational data. Scan planetary... What? What? Available tomorrow. What the fudge? I think this might be bigger than what we think it might be. Looking at this, I mean, it's got time gates on it, and I freaking hate time gates. But this looks like it's far more involved. We definitely need some sort of pointers and instructions on what to do with all of this. I'm not too sure where my actual main station is for my settlement anymore either. And look, they've all got these little consoles. Employees. Oh, cool. Okay. Well, it says free of 2 max. How? What? Maths? Somewhat? Math? How have I got free of 2? Bizarre. Okay. Where's the actual main hub with all of this stuff? I've got a market over here. This has even got a little terminal on it as well. for a free max. I don't understand that max stuff. B is the class. Yeah, I get that. I'm just not too sure. Thumbs down for not walking up the stairs. You can do it on your save. I've got a jetpack. Yeah, these boots were made for jetting. Okay, here we go. I don't see any way to actually assign employees to any of this. Fishing pond! No! We've got a fishing pond. Oh, heck yes. Fishing pond. Where's my fishing rod? Okay, it's not in that one then. That one? Oh, for fudge's sake. Alright. There's my blinking multi-tool. Let's just put a blinking fishing rod in it.
Technology installed.
They should all have fishing rods, really, shouldn't they? Okay. Yeah, you can just fish straight in there. Well, that's pretty cool. I wonder what sort of biome fish we get. The action pants? Yes, there's new base parts. There's a whole new plethora of base parts. Autophage base parts. They look more industrial, a little bit like what you're seeing at my settlement, in fact. But yeah, loads and loads and loads and loads of new base parts. Like oodles of them. I don't think I can build here, can I? No, I can't. I can't really show you them, I don't think. But yeah, there's a load of them. I could go to one of my bases and show you them. But yeah, loads and loads of new base parts. Some of them are like void barriers and void radars and all sorts. Oh, thank you very much. Anthony Diana has just become a super member. Welcome, Anthony Diana. Nice one. If that's a picture of you and your missus, you look like a very nice couple. Oh, here we go. Here's the Overseer's terminal. Okay. Where's the console? Oh, there it is. It's looking right at it. Okay, here we go. View Wisconsin status. So it still has the same status screen. Okay. Oh, you can change the output. What can you choose from? Oh, nice. Well, I like this. This is better. So you can actually choose what your farm actually produces. I'd like life support gel, please. Basic production. I would like to output ion batteries. Perfect for an adventure, people. Perfect for an adventure. I can just come here whenever there's an expedition and pick those up. Thank you. Sweet. Well, that's a little bit better. So there's a lot that's a little bit better, but I need the patch notes to understand more, I think, people. I'm just going to go to one of my bases and we'll have a quick look at some of the other base parts, shall we? Let's just go to something that I'm not overly fussed about. We'll go to Fiendish Row Hunt. Let's just go there. I'll show you the other base parts I just picked up. L'Oreal. Hello there, Steve. Great news. Heck yes. It's an interesting one. A new tweet has happened, has it? Okie dokie. I'll have to have a look in a sec. What I think is going to happen is in the patch notes, I think Sean Murray is going to say that there is another expedition coming, but I think it's going to come like this time next week after the Nintendo Switch 2 launch, and to prove that there's no bugs inside of the game for all this new settlement stuff. Because after all, there's a whole of new bits in here, isn't there? So they've got to prove that it works on Nintendo Switch and Nintendo Switch 2 is what I'm getting at before the actual expedition comes out. But look, this is all the new stuff. Salvaged walls. Okay, I am in creative mode, so I don't know why that's giving me a red state. Aha. Oh, look at that. I think that clip's a little bit better. I don't know whether that's just... That kind of gives you ghost images, top and bottom, of where it was and where you moved it to. It seems a little different. I wonder if you can still glitch in. Let's... Yeah, you can still do your glitch moves. That's all cool. Sweet. Okay, peeps. Well, there's loads of new base parts there. There's loads to play with. There's loads to do there, which is cool. I just need to understand this whole new mechanic around the actual settlements. And I might want to relocate my settlement. Who knows? But I definitely want to try and get it up to an A class as well. So as soon as I understand what I'm doing, I will start making some videos on exactly what this update entails. Here's one of my little bases. It's an R2-D2. Yeah, I used to build these all over the frickin' shop. They're quite easily to put together. I've actually got a guide on how to make your own R2-D2 base if you want to make a base like this. I've got a video on it. Heck yes, I do. So there we go, R2-D2 base. Sweet. If you do want to come here and take a look at the R2-D2 base. Oh, look! Down at the bottom in photo mode, it actually says the galaxy now as well. Euclid Galaxy. They've improved a lot. Just little things, little subtle things. Okay, alright, let's have a look elsewhere then. Inside of the old Discoveries screen. Yeah, you got the orbiting planet, that's pretty nice. Not seeing anything overly glaringly obvious jumping out at me. Let's go into the old Wonders. I want to get this. That's not populating yet. Collected glitches, there's nothing new there. Fishing records, I doubt there's anything new on the old fishing catalogue, no. Fossil records. I haven't managed to complete all the fossils. There's some missing bones, people are telling me anyway. There we go. If given a percentage, what do you think the possibility of us getting a Light No Fire trailer is this summer fest? Since they posted a beacon on the official Light No Fire Twitter. Well, I still kind of think that leaked list of the attendees might have had some legitimacy to it. Someone might have seen the leaked list and put it out there. I mean, if you're not a fan of Hello Games, if you're not a fan of No Man's Sky, and let's face it, it's fairly niche, why would you bother putting it on your leaked list? I kind of feel that leaked list has got some credibility to it. And I'm keeping my fingers crossed that Hello Games are going to be in attendance over in LA for Summer Games Fest this weekend. That's what I'm hoping. Or if not, at least given the green light for some new trailer to go ahead. Not on Xbox or Switch at the moment, says Anthony Diana. No. So, no, not on consoles yet. Only on Steam at the moment. Normally, PlayStation goes live about 1 or 2 o'clock, depending on time zone changes and in the year. So, sometimes it's 1 o'clock, other times it's 2 o'clock, depending on the... You get the idea of the time zones. So, I think it's either going to be 1 o'clock or 2 o'clock today, because I'm shite with time zones. Everything just seems sharper. It's like the glow inside of these skeleton orbs. And maybe even these weird crystals, they just look more organic, more slimy. I think we're going to see in the patch notes that they've been playing with a few textures, because these look far brighter and slimier and gorgeous than they used to. I don't know, it could be just, maybe it's because I'm playing on my PC and I'm used to my PlayStation 5, but yeah, it looks like I can't do much anyway because my settlement's a bit foobarred for the next 40 minutes, but hopefully we'd have the patch notes by then. I'll tell you what, let's exit out of here. Let's just quit to mode select. Let's see if the actual title screen mentions anything about a new expedition. Nothing there. Let's just go back into the spatial anomaly quickly, people, because what I didn't check was if there's anything listed there for an expedition. Let's just go back in and have a quick look-see there. All right, let's just get back to the spatial anomaly. Before I take a look, see if the patch notes are out, I just want to see whether there is anything listed. Hiya! Into space we go. Spatial anomaly. Yeah, action punch. There's a load of new base parts to unlock at the base part computer inside the spatial anomaly. You may have missed it at the start. Like, there's 3 pages of bits, a couple of accessories, whole new walls, floors, roofs, loads of bits. And there's some, curiously, that mention the void and their purpose is yet to be found. I'm hoping they've got animations, some of those other parts, and you might be able to make some really cool stuff out of it, like your spirals and your kaleidoscopes and all that sort of shenanigans. Yeah, let's head on over. Let's have a quick look here. And then we'll go see if the patch notes are out. But I'm going to be looking at that website for a little while. Let's go down here then. So, where to earn Quicksilver, collect expedition rewards. That's all the relic stuff in there right now. Twitch rewards, collect special rewards. And that's it. I'm not seeing anything, people, unless... We've got the banners still. I can collect that.
Received.
Let's just go in one more time. Expedition rewards. I'm not seeing anything new there. No, I'm not seeing anything new here, people. Fluid, yeah. Is that? They're just stuff I haven't collected on this save as yet. Alright, there's nothing new there when it comes to an expedition. But I think in the patch notes they will say there's going to be another expedition. But I don't think it's going to go live until the Nintendo Switch 2 is out and until they work out bugs and squiffiness with whatever settlements has delivered in. And I'd imagine that there is going to be some squiffiness and some oddness around settlements, just as a prediction, but we shall see. Right, well, let's exit out then. And let's have a quick to desktop. Yeah, upload my save to the old game save thingy. Let's pop on over to the old Tinterwebs. And let's have a look, see what we can find on the old patch notes, shall we, people? So, No Man's Sky. Let's move this over here, where you guys can see it. No Man's Sky. And if I go to release log, it's still coming up with that. If I hit news, it's still coming up with relics. There's no new news there. There's no new news. Miriam, thank you very much for the $1.99. Thank you very much for that. That's very much appreciated. So there we go, people. The update is called Beacons, and it's out today. At least it is on Steam so far. It's probably going to be coming to other platforms, I would say, by at least sort of like in the next hour to 2 hours. It might take a little bit longer for Xbox. We usually see that happen with the whole sort of, I don't know, licensing or whatever agreements they've got with Xbox, but it's usually tails behind. But it looks like it's an overhaul to the settlement system. I have yet to see any new AI added, and I don't know the depth of the level of overseer that we can become. But I might try to remove my settlement, relocate and start from scratch and do some guides on this whole new settlement system. I need to see the patch notes before I start putting anything together. But there you go, people. That's everything I've got for you. I mean, so many people made the connection within like the first day of the emoji coming out this time. Bacon equals beacons. I thought it might be to do more with waypoints rather than a settlement. I guess a settlement is kind of a beacon in a roundabout way. Just didn't make that connection in my head. So although that I was partly right, I can't say that I was fully right. But there we go. You get some right, you get some wrong. That's the world of speculation, people in the viewerverse. But heck, it's fun, isn't it? It's fun. I don't think this is definitely needed. The settlements update is definitely needed. An overhaul to settlements is something that I've banged on about. If I can find the previous video I've done on how I would have liked to see settlements evolve, I'll put a link up there once this video is rendered and out there. And I'll put it inside the video description for those that are looking for it immediately, straight after this. Because a lot of what I was hoping for is to be able to assign NPCs to different workstations and to be able to choose what the settlement outputs. So some of the things that I wished for are there, but I was hoping that we could go recruit our own NPCs from stations and bring them down to actual settlements and see NPC stats. Something I didn't do was go round stations and see if you can recruit new NPCs for your actual settlements. Let's wait for the patch notes. Let's see how they've delivered this in. Because it's very interesting, isn't it? I mean, any overhaul is a good overhaul. Until next time, salutamondo. Goodbye, and goodbye again.